In this video, we'll explain what a zero-day exploit is, how they are performed, and what steps you can take to protect your organization. Let's get started. A zero-day exploit is when cybercriminals take advantage of a software security flaw to instigate a cyber attack. Since the security flaw is only known to the cybercriminals, the vendor or software developer is unaware of the flaw, and therefore there is no patch to fix it. When a zero-day attack is identified, it needs to be immediately mitigated. Zero-day refers to the fact that the software developer or vendor has only just become aware of the flaw and have 0 days to fix it. The terms vulnerability, exploit, and attack are typically used in conjunction with zero-day, and it's useful to understand how these terms differ. A zero-day vulnerability is a hardware or software security flaw or defect discovered by cybercriminals before the vendor is aware of it. Since the vendors are unaware of the flaw, no patch exists to fix the flaw, making attacks likely to succeed. A zero-day exploit is the method cyber attackers use to attack vulnerable systems with a previously unidentified flaw. A zero-day attack leverages the zero-day exploit to cause damage to or steal data from a system affected by a vulnerability. Let's take a look at zero-day attacks in more detail. Zero-day attacks begin with zero-day vulnerabilities, essentially flaws or defects in software or hardware. These can result from inadequate computer or security configurations or coding errors by the developers. Through a zero-day attack, cybercriminals exploit these vulnerabilities without developers knowing. Once cybercriminals identify a zero-day vulnerability, they attempt to infect the vulnerable systems with malware, typically through phishing or social engineering techniques. Once infected, the malware infiltrates the user's files and steals confidential data. Since zero-day attacks are inherently stealthy, it can take months or even years for these zero-day exploits to be realized. Once identified, vendors will release a patch or fix to stop vulnerabilities from being exploited. Oftentimes, zero-day vulnerabilities are identified when it's too late. Consider these proactive and reactive security measures to protect your devices and data. 1. Keep software up to date, ensuring security patches are in place to reduce the risk of malware infection. 2. Only use essential applications. The less applications you have downloaded, the less data you're putting at risk. 3. Use a firewall to monitor and block suspicious activity, such as zero-day exploits. 4. Educate your team on social engineering and phishing techniques, helping to mitigate any zero-day exploits attempts. 5. Use antivirus software to protect against both known and unknown threats. To learn more about cyber and information security, click on the link below or subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.